As cool as our chart is, it is hard to read. It's hard to see exactly what the range of temperatures is. Right? It's just too busy. So what we want to do is we want to go to our daily summary statistics sheet here, and I'm going to create 4 new columns. I'm going to create a minimum, maximum, average or mean, and standard deviation. So this is going to be the minimum, maximum, and average and standard deviation for every year on each day. Okay, so I want to calculate the minimum day from all of these, and the maximum, or the minimum temperature, the maximum temperature, the average temperature, and the standard deviation. So you guys should know how to do this by now. I'm going to say equals min, parentheses, drag across this, there we go. So in my case it's B2 to M2. The max, I'm going to say equals max, parentheses, put the same range in, B2 to M2. The average, I'm going to say equals average, B2 to M2. And standard deviation equals STDEV, once again, B2 to M2. Okay. Now I want to drag all 4 of these equations down for every day of the year. And I can actually kind of cheat and select all 4 of these. And then I can drag the entire thing down all at once. Here we go. Ignore all these little green arrows. We want to graph these 3 columns, but we also want to graph this column over here. We want the dates to go with the temperatures. So I'm going to hold the control button down and click A. There we go. But the control button is going to let me select just the columns I want. So there we go. I've got these 3 columns and then this column. Then I'm going to go to the Insert tab on the ribbon, the line button. I'm going to grab the first one. There we go. I'm going to put this in its own chart. Temperature statistics. So notice this is a lot better. Here the red line indicates what the maximum temperature for over any of the years for that day was. The blue line is the minimum temperature over any of those years for that day, and the green line is the average, which is always between the minimum and the maximum. Okay, so I want to clean this up a little bit, give it a little title. And then just like before, I'm going to right click on the axis and have a minimum of 50 degrees and a maximum of 80 degrees. There we go, and we can really see what's going on here. So we can see how end of July, beginning of August, it's really hot. Here we go, here's the average changes. Also notice how the variance or standard deviation, the difference between the hot temperatures and the cold temperatures in summer is bigger than the difference between the hot temperatures and the cold temperatures in winter. Okay, so that means we're going to have a higher standard deviation here than we do over here. We're going to see that next.